In a world full of noise, chaos, and constant demands, it's easy to feel like a puppet whose strings are being pulled by outside forces. Every small comment, every minor setback, and every demanding email can throw you off course, leaving you overthinking and emotionally drained. But what if you could walk through life unfazed, a silent and formidable force? The truth is, unshakable people aren't born that way, they've simply mastered their reactions. They don't have fewer problems or critics, they've just learned how to detach their emotions from external circumstances. This isn't about being cold or apathetic. It's about taking back your power and becoming the master of your own destiny. The world respects those who remain calm in a storm and who don't crumble under pressure. When you embody this mindset, you command authority without saying a word. This guide will show you how to build your mental armor, one step at a time. 1. Own your emotional responses. The most powerful lesson you can learn is that your thoughts precede your actions. If you constantly react emotionally, you're giving away your power. When someone insults you, the natural response might be anger or retaliation. But what happens if you simply smile and walk away? You rob them of their power. They expected a reaction, and by giving them nothing, you walk away stronger and untouched. This applies to failures and setbacks, too. Don't internalize failure, observe it, adapt, and move forward. To build this control, start by training your mind daily. Before you react, take a pause and ask yourself, does this truly affect my long-term goals, and, is my reaction necessary, or am I giving away my power? By consistently choosing not to react, you build an armor that shields you from the trivialities of life. 2. Stop seeking approval. Seeking approval is a trap. It places your happiness in the hands of others, making you dependent on their validation. True confidence isn't given, it's built through self-reliance. Freedom comes when you release the need to be liked by everyone. No matter what you do, someone will always have something to say. So why waste your energy trying to please everyone? The most magnetic individuals don't beg for approval, they own who they are. To break free from this trap, start by validating yourself. Acknowledge your own progress and celebrate your wins. When you start recognizing your own worth, external approval becomes irrelevant. 3. Filter criticism with logic. Criticism is inevitable, but how you handle it defines your strength. The strongest individuals don't let criticism shake them. Instead, they assess it with a clear mind, take what's useful, and discard the rest. There are two types of criticism, constructive and destructive. Constructive criticism is valuable, it helps you improve. Destructive criticism, on the other hand, is designed to break you down and often stems from jealousy or insecurity. When someone criticizes you, ask yourself, does this person have the experience or credibility to judge me? If they don't, their words are just noise. Don't let someone's opinion define you. 4. Keep your composure under pressure. Pressure exposes people. Some break, some fold, but the strong remain unshaken. Why? Because they prepare their minds before the storm arrives. They understand that pressure isn't an anomaly, it's a certainty. The secret is to detach from the need for perfect control and to embrace uncertainty. Most people panic under pressure because they expect everything to be smooth and predictable. But those who train their minds to expect difficulty adapt and move with the chaos, not against it. Start by shifting your perspective on pressure, seeing it as a test of your discipline. Challenge yourself to remain composed, and over time, it will become second nature. 5. Let go of what you can't control. Suffering often comes from our attachment to outcomes and expectations outside our control. We cling tightly to how we believe life should unfold, and when reality doesn't align with our desires, we feel pain. True mental strength lies in letting go. Detachment is not about giving up, it's about shifting your focus to what you can control. The next time you find yourself holding on to something too tightly, ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, release it. Stop wasting energy on what you cannot change. 6. Embrace the power of silence. In a world obsessed with noise, silence is a weapon. The most powerful people don't speak unnecessarily, they listen, they observe, and they calculate. In a conversation, the one who speaks less holds more control. Words reveal, but silence conceals. Silence makes people uncomfortable, forcing them to second-guess themselves. When you hold back, you force others to reveal themselves while you remain a mystery, and in that mystery lies power. The ability to control your speech in intense situations is the ultimate demonstration of discipline. 7. Train your mind to stay calm. Your mind is your battlefield. Every doubt, every fear, every hesitation, these are enemies that must be conquered. Just as the body grows stronger through repeated resistance, the mind becomes resilient through daily training. Mental strength is built in the small, everyday moments. It's in waking up early, choosing silence over an argument, and pushing forward when you want to quit. The mind will always seek comfort and the path of least resistance. But discipline rewires the mind. By consistently choosing discipline, you build a mental armor that makes you unbreakable. You cannot control the world, but you can always control your response to it. 8. Cultivate a mindful presence. Most stress and anxiety come from worrying about the future or regretting the past. To be unshakable, you must learn to live in the present. Mindfulness is the practice of detaching from these fears and reacting to reality as it is, not as you fear it might be. By focusing on the here and now, the breath, the task in front of you, the sounds around you, you ground yourself. A mindful presence prevents your emotions from running wild, as there is no room for overthinking when your attention is fully engaged with the current moment. 9. Practice gratitude daily. The mind is naturally wired to focus on what's wrong. A daily gratitude practice consciously shifts this focus to what is going right. It's a powerful mental exercise that builds a positive baseline, making you less susceptible to negativity and minor frustrations. By actively acknowledging your blessings, you build a fortress against feelings of inadequacy and discontent. It reminds you that even on a bad day, there are things to appreciate, making it a cornerstone of an unshakable mindset. 10. Understand the power of no. Setting boundaries is a core component of maintaining your inner peace. People who are easily shaken often have weak boundaries, feeling obligated to say yes to everyone and every request. Saying no to things that don't align with your goals or values is not selfish, it is an act of self-preservation. It protects your energy and focus, ensuring you have the resources to invest in what truly matters. An unshakable person knows that their time and energy are valuable and will not give them away freely. 11. Find your purpose. When you have a clear purpose, a deep sense of your why, petty distractions and external opinions lose their power. Your purpose acts as an inner compass, guiding your actions and decisions. It serves as a powerful shield against the noise of the world because you know where you are going and why. An insult or a setback becomes insignificant when viewed through the lens of a greater mission. This clarity gives you a deep, unshakable confidence that is not dependent on external validation. 12. Embrace discomfort. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. The more you voluntarily expose yourself to small discomforts, like a difficult workout, a cold shower, or a challenging conversation, the more resilient you become. This is mental conditioning. You are training your mind to handle stress and challenges without panicking. When a major problem arises, you won't be shocked. You'll already have a mental library of experiences where you faced and overcame discomfort, giving you the confidence to meet any challenge head-on. 13. Disconnect from digital noise. The constant barrage of social media, news, and notifications creates a state of perpetual anxiety and overstimulation. It keeps your mind on high alert, making you more reactive and easily distracted. Intentionally disconnecting for periods allows your mind to rest and detox from this endless stream of information. This practice helps you regain a sense of calm and clarity, making you the master of your attention rather than a slave to your device. 14. Learn from everyone, but follow your own path. Be a student of life. Listen to others' advice, experiences, and wisdom, but have the confidence to make your own choices. Trying to emulate someone else's path will only lead to internal conflict and a sense of inauthenticity. An unshakable person understands that their journey is unique. They absorb knowledge and feedback but ultimately trust their own intuition and judgment to chart a course that is right for them. 15. Build a strong physical foundation. Your mental state is deeply connected to your physical health. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate sleep are not just about a healthy body, they are the foundation of a resilient mind. When you are physically weak or exhausted, your ability to handle stress and control your emotions diminishes. A strong, well-rested body provides the energy and stability required for a calm, powerful mind. 16. Reframe failure as feedback. Don't view setbacks as a reflection of your worth. Instead, see them as data points. An unshakable person doesn't internalize failure, they analyze it. They ask, what did I learn? What can I adjust? This reframing removes the emotional sting of failure and turns it into a powerful tool for growth and improvement. It allows you to move forward without shame or self-doubt. 17. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. When you make a mistake, don't beat yourself up. Unshakable people aren't perfect. They just don't let their imperfections define them. Self-compassion allows you to recover faster from setbacks. It's the voice that says, it's okay, you're human, now let's learn and move on, instead of one that repeats, you're a failure. This gentle internal dialogue is crucial for maintaining a strong sense of self. 18. Control your environment. Your surroundings have a profound impact on your mindset. A cluttered space can lead to a cluttered mind. A toxic social circle can drain your energy and introduce negativity. Be intentional about curating an environment, both physical and social, that supports your goals and peace of mind. By proactively removing what drains you and surrounding yourself with what uplifts you, you create a space where your confidence can flourish. 19. Visualize success and resilience. The mind can't always distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. Regularly visualize yourself handling challenges with grace and confidence. Picture yourself remaining calm under pressure, responding to criticism with poise, and achieving your goals. This mental rehearsal prepares you for real-world situations, building neural pathways that make these confident reactions feel more natural and automatic when the time comes. 20. Be of service to others. When you focus on helping others, you take the spotlight off your own problems. This shifts your perspective and reminds you that your struggles are just a small part of a larger picture. It builds a sense of purpose and connection that is inherently unshakable. By contributing to something greater than yourself, you find meaning that cannot be taken away by a bad day, a failed project, or a hurtful comment. It is a powerful way to find strength from a place of genuine contribution. The strongest people do not fear criticism, they use it wisely or ignore it completely. They do not cling to what they cannot control, they flow with it. They do not react, they respond. And in doing so, they master themselves and, by extension, their lives.